It's time for your Pepsi Pulse.
Welcome back to Uno Mix and our special feature showcasing local music, artists, and performances. Pepsi Pulse. She's a graduate from Southern High School. He's an alum from FD Memorial School. And together, they're doing big things in the music industry. Meet TonyaJae and Carlo. She's the voice, he's the sound engineer behind the music. And the duo recently took home the win for the song Leave the House in the San Diego Music Awards category of Best Pop Song.
I love telling the story because it's such an unconventional way to write a song. But I was falling asleep and then I got that melody in my head and I was just like, and then I got up and I was like, yo, I can make something with this. And so I picked up my guitar and I was super tired at first, and then I got really inspired, and then I started writing the song. And I didn't have a love interest at the time. I think if you hear the song, then you know it's like a love song. But since I didn't, I took inspiration from three of my best friends, Judea, Kaden, and Robbie, because just like a few weeks before that, we were supposed to go out, and we were just really lazy and decided to stay in. And it ended up being like a night full of laughs, and we had a really good time, like regardless of going out. So I took inspiration from that.
The inspiration turned into a hit. The song was released in August of last year, and in May they watched the live nominations for the awards. TonyaJae was in San Diego, while Carlo was in Florida.
I flipped. I was by myself, and so I just messaged everybody I loved and told them, like, hey, your girl got nominated for San Diego Music Award.
I was actually in business for watching the live. And then when I heard her name, I just screamed out. It was like 9 p.m.
After 3 months of waiting, they finally received word they won Best Pop Song.
So during the time, it was crazy just being in the middle of like screaming people, And so like I saw the video where he jumped up, and I just remember looking around like really fast and seeing how happy like all my loved ones were. And it was such a good feeling for me because I really wanted to win it for everybody and make people proud. And I really didn't care if I won or not. But then when more people started getting excited for me, I was like, oh no, I gotta do this. Yeah. And so it was such an emotional like roller coaster of emotions for me. And yeah, I almost cried, like just looking at everybody.
The duo have teamed up again for an EP called Sweet Talk.
Carlo and I released on June 7th. What was the inspiration? I knew that I wanted to do an album with like an EP of 7 songs. I have a thing with 7. So like you'll see like a song is always released on the 7th of something, and so Sweet Talk had to be 7. And the first song that we did on the EP was Vibe, and I think, or no, it was Bad.
So I made the beat for Bad, but we didn't really go through with it. And then on the side, I was kind of producing Vibe. It was actually a school project of mine, and my teacher actually helped me like make sure everything is done properly, mixed correctly, and mastered correctly. So while I was making I honestly made the song, or I made the beat in like an hour or something. I was just feeling it. It was like a very poppy. We're in that zone of a popish feel. And
yeah.
I was honestly gonna sell it to someone. But then she messaged me, and I told myself, well, I'd rather give it to her because I know how she would treat it rather than someone who I don't really know and how that person sounds like. So
we met on the same team in New Wave Studios, so that's how we came to work with each other. And I just heard one of his instrumentals, and I was like, I want this. And I think the entire EP kind of, you can take like from each song, right? Like from Vibe, Sweet Talk, that sweet feeling, and
it's just cool how each song has that sweet candy theme.
Mm-hmm.
but it still has its like own personality.
As for what's ahead, they're currently working on a jingle for a company here on Guam. And while they enjoy their sweet success, they had several people they wanted to thank here at home.
I want to shout out Ray, Raj, those guys in New Way Studios. Thank you so much for holding the fort down back home, and all my family and friends who wish that they could have came to support last night but weren't able to. I love you guys, and yeah. Oh, can I just make a special shout out to Cece? Cece is one of my friends. She's great. She loves this song. We became friends because of Leave the House, and I think, yeah, shout out to you, girl. Thank you.
And shout out, thinking of her big Raj, Ray, those two guys are literally, they're the ones I started with ever since I was 17. They're the ones who pulled the creativity out of me to do what I'm doing right now. New Waves, those guys who just pushed. My friends and family out there, I know it's hard to fly during these times, but we're always doing something to make them proud.
More Uno Mix when we come back.